listen to this reception for the Weirdo Heroes' iconic entrance at the Commodore Ballroom. Sung out to the ring by a karaoke queen.
This is an ovation for Randy Myers. It is not a Commodore wrestling show without one of those classic entrances from Ravenous Randy Myers.
And he certainly gave them one of those. They're also positively reacting to the jacket that he wore out to the ring as well, which is emblazoned with the slogan, Pro Wrestling, Pro-Choice. As this one gets underway, 3 veterans of the Commodore Ballroom who have been in all kinds of classic matches over the years in this building.
I sit here looking at the bald head of Tony Baroni. It was in this very building that he lost a match against Cat Power and lost his luscious locks.
I do recall that. The Uncle Daddy was holding down the women's championship for a time.
That's right.
Cat put an end to that reign of terror as Randy Myers looking for a kiss, but neither competitor in this one wanted to give him one. Instead, he'll dish out a pair of slaps. And his competition goes crashing headlong into each other. Tony Baroni looks like his vision mildly impaired by that collision. But the Uncle Daddy and founding member of the Wise Men, perhaps looking to strike an allegiance with Ravenous Randy in the early stage of this one. The 2 smaller competitors joining forces, though Myers can't see. Baroni's got his fingers crossed behind his back. Just sent Randy head first into a big boot.
To point out, them being the smaller members of this match is a pretty relative term because Bishop is a large man, but there are 3 big men in that ring.
Absolutely, 2 men who do not stack up well compared to the big man Bishop, but would tower over multiple other competitors that we've already seen take to the ring here tonight. And as Ravenous Randy spills to the outside, it's Baroni and Bishop who are content to trade blows. Big chops back and forth from both men and a pair of lariats. Trading chops now.
You get everything here in NEW. You want some great women's wrestling, you got it. You want some athleticism, you got it. Street fight, you got it. You want a little bit of hoss match, and you've got it right here.
Big enziguri kick from Baroni, and look at the power of Uncle Daddy has the big man Bishop up on his shoulders.
What a 2-move story from Tony Baroni. The athleticism to hit that enziguri and then the power to lift him up for that Death Valley driver.
Ever since the Wise Men lost possession of the Nation Extreme Wrestling Tag Team Championships, we have yet to see them team up again in tag action. Billy Swade, of course, came out on the losing end, tapping out to the cattle mutilation at the hands of Daniel Makabe last month at NEW 7, and it's Baroni back in action here tonight. In a triple threat match, we'll see if Billy Swade makes his presence felt, or perhaps we see some other outside interference from the Wise Men. In a match that I should mention, Jordan Bowman, has no disqualifications, of course, with triple threat rules here at the Commodore.
The one thing you're going to look at with the ranking system here in NEW, if Billy Swade and Tony Baroni are competing more in singles action, they string a couple wins together. Could that put them on a collision course with their Wise Men compatriot, NEW champion, the Golden Boy, Travis Williams?
Well, we were thinking the same thing about Mr. Ferguson earlier this evening, as he picked up a huge win over Elliot Tyler. And now it's Ravenous Randy with a dual choke as he just skinned the cat to get back in the ring. And had a pair of sleepers on both of his competitors.
And that's not us sowing discontent and trying to facilitate a Wise Men split. We're just pontificating based on the increased singles action for the members of the Wise Men.
Ravenous Randy with a boot now to Baroni and a boot to the face of Bishop. Dual offense from Ravenous Randy Myers, hitting both of his opponents. Baroni still on his feet, looking for a clothesline. Randy ducks out of that one. And a nice scoop slam from Ravenous Randy Myers, who has the crowd back in his corner after he was dumped to the outside of the ring in the early stages of this match. Myers up on the top rope, looking to go flying, but Bishop able to catch him at the pass and put a halt to that one. Now Bishop squaring his sights on Tony Baroni as Myers able to regain some control briefly before Bishop brings him up, and another double team maneuver. Bishop taking out both men.
It's a one-man double team.
Had to have nearly 500 pounds of muscle on his shoulder moments ago, did Bishop.
Forget sometimes just how massive and just how powerful Bishop is until you see him in the ring with guys of comparable size and how he just manhandled both of them. That was amazing. That height of Bishop maybe is undoing there as that missed splash in the corner. His head ricocheted off the ring post. Baroni coming off the top rope with a missile drop kick. Gorgeous.
And Bishop just had the lights knocked out. Baroni looking for an early cover. Bishop perhaps only working on instinct, able to get his foot on the ropes and a shoulder up to break up that pin attempt.
A development to watch during that match, because I saw his head ricochet right off of the ring post there, and he looks like he is out right now.
Ravenous Randy Myers back to his feet, squaring up Baroni, and now all three men going to meet in the center of the ring and trade strikes in a triangle. Bishop feeding Myers, who feeds Baroni, who feeds Bishop. And Ravenous Randy plants a kiss on the lips of Bishop that will send the big man to the outside.
It was back at NEW2 where Ravenous Randy Myers squared off against Bishop with two goals in mind, kissing him and suplexing him. We've already seen him do one so far here, and now he's putting the lip lock on Tony Baroni as well and trading some paint with him.
That is right, Jordan. Baroni this time locking up the lips of Ravenous Randy, but it's got Myers all fired up. He delivers a knee to the spine, but Bishop breaks up the pinfall.
Huge Vader bomb from Bishop on both opponents. Bishop as well did a phenomenal job getting kissed by Ravenous Randy, but not getting any of his face paint on. That's veteran presence right there.
So now he brings him up for a Bishy bomb that he dropped right on top of Randy. And it's Bishop who will pick up the victory.
Big bad dominance from Bishop from Beast Vancouver.
He just dropped the Uncle Batty right on top of Ravenous Randy. And it was enough to take out both men. Bishop victorious. A position he has found himself in this building multiple times over the years.
I see a sign in the crowd right now. Everything is coming up Bish. Bishop's on a one-man warpath in NEW, and it starts right now. Who knows where